Good evening and welcome back, Poetry Love Buzz. It is I, ZM Wise, your faceless host, and here with us today is the book review of Nick Drake, Remembered for a While. Now, few folks don't know about Nick Drake. He was a famous folk musician back in the late 60s and early 70s. His guitar style was unmatched. There was nothing like it. Had many wonderful influences, and since his life was unfortunately so short, they wanted to pack as much information as possible. Coffee stain, courtesy of my friend there. And so a lot of it is very epistolary. A lot of letters back and forth from Nick Drake to his parents, who were very supportive, but mostly to a point. And they have some old photographs in here. There he is. And it takes place in a few different parts. There's the seed. It's him growing up. The flower. It's his teenage years and his college years, and the fruit, which really delves into his music, and the harvest, mostly interviews with people about his life, after his life. The stock, which is his discography. He had 3 albums, studio albums: Five Leaves Left, Brighter Later, and Pink Moon. He also came out with a couple compilation albums, Made to Love Magic and Time of No Reply. Now, me personally, I prefer his acoustic demos, Parasite and Man in a Shed in particular. He also created 4 more songs after Pink Moon, but they were never released on any just official. I guess he was trying to work on a 4th album, I suppose, but it got to the point where he said, "I have no more songs left." It was very sad. A lot of it is very sad. And what's great is it includes his lyrics to all of his songs, different sections. Songlines, We're in a Conversation, an analysis of Chris songs by Chris Healy. And he goes into Bird Flew By, Behind Blossom, and just all these other ones. Magic, Joey. So, personally, my favorite section was, of course, the lyrics. It's the closest to poetry that's in here. There are a few reviews here of Pink Moon. Now, the reason why there was artwork on Pink Moon instead of his face compared to the other 2 albums was because around that time he started becoming a bit more, not exactly disfigured, but his appearance was just deteriorating. He bathed less and less. Just hygiene was nowhere to be seen. He started becoming more hunched over, more reclusive. Sort of not as bad as Howard Hughes, of course, but it seemed that it was heading in that direction, and the photographer said, absolutely not. We need artwork. And so Nick went to the artist and said, "Give me a pink moon." that's all he said. And they're like, "Oh, see how I can work with that." There's Nick at the piano. He wasn't completely depressed all the time. He had quite a few happy moments. If you go on YouTube and listen to there's a certain dialogue that see, there's the cover of Brighter Later. That's probably my favorite cover. I love that one. But go on YouTube, listen to this rare, I suppose, just this rare monologue of him speaking, and it's just about music, and he's trying not to wake these people up, and it's very early in the morning. That's evident, but So anyway, get your copy today. Nick Drake, Remembered for a While. I might have to purchase a new copy, to be quite honest with you, because certain sections looks like some of these are falling apart. I've become a bit of a book snob over the years, like, oh, it's just this copy, just take good care of it. I'm trying to take as good care of it as possible. But, I suppose I shall read one piece. It's very short. It's called Timepiece. Still it's time that grows in my brain. Still it's time that calls me the end. Still I scream when time ticks. Still I cringe when time strokes. Still I groan for time's lapse. But still I'll try for time, perhaps. Nick Drake, Remembered for a While.